So I'm out here on an all expenses paid work vacation, which means I got the company van, the company gas card, and I'm out here living it up, hunting lakes, drinking Caesars, living the van life. You know what it is. Follow along with this journey. Let's go.
Uh-oh, watch it, he's filming you. He wants to put you on his what is it called? What does he put you on? YouTube. Maybe a YouTube star.
So I'm out here in the work van, living the van life, and I am at a trailhead currently. I'm about to go for a little hike. First things first, I'll tell you how I got here.
I was sent up to deliver lights to this here construction site, and actually the company I work for is closing down, so I was dead set on taking advantage of this. So I headed up the road through wine country to go meet up with my parents at the District Wine Village in Oliver. They were camping in the area, celebrating their 44th wedding anniversary, which, fun fact, they got married in the same year Mount St. Helens erupted. So we celebrated with a couple Caesars from Workshop Spirits. They were delicious. This whole village here is a wine village, so it's kind of weird that we went with Caesars, but it's about a dozen wineries all around this circle area. And obviously it's very quiet today because it is very early season and the weather was iffy, and also it was Wednesday. But I could just imagine this summer, this place being packed out with a whole bunch of couples on dates and bachelorette parties getting absolutely lit. This is a cool place. And rumor is they're looking at expanding to another circle of wineries, turning this to the Atlantis of wine drinking. Can't wait. Next thing, we headed to Ward's Wine Country Kitchen for some lunch and to sober up. So I went with an iced tea, the Ward's burger, which was delicious, and the potato confit flatbread. I ate a lot because my parents were paying. It was delicious. And after this big old lunch, it's time to get back on the road, where I'm going to do some scouting for some places to go, and eventually I'll get back up to that hike.
Okay, so I'm out here looking for a spot, and I kind of think I can camp here. There is a sign that said no camping with a little trailer, but I'm not a trailer, I'm a van. I am just parking. And also, it is a Wednesday in the Okanagan in not the peak summertime. I'm kind of thinking about camping here, but I have somewhere else I would like to go first to go explore. But I'm going to keep this in mind because I think this might be the spot. But I'll have to see. I got a pretty wicked view up there of the mountain, and then there is a lake behind me. You can't see it, but there is a lake, and then there is an outhouse here. So it has all the amenities one could hope for. Yeah. So that's the situation we're at now. We're gonna keep hitting the road, and I got somewhere I would like to go first, but I'm gonna keep a spot in mind, and maybe back here later.
And I'm on the road again, looking at farms I might never see again. Din, 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 na, na, na. So I'm driving out here into the boonies, and I'm about to go reconnect with that hike that I started this video with.
Oh, no, we're good. So I'm just hopping into this trail here. I honestly don't know where it goes. I'm only armed with Google Maps and a dream. So I'm gonna hike it down. It is kind of late because I did spend a little bit too much time hanging out with my parents there at the wine village. What are you gonna do? Anyways, I am gonna hike this village. There is a lake I can see up in the distance, so I know I will at least go by the lake, but I don't really know what to see, so we're gonna explore and enjoy the time. It's actually a pretty nice looking lake. I was a little bit worried about the bugs, but so far so good. Pretty little spot. I am coming up on a cattle guard here, so it makes me nervous that I'm gonna have to fight some cows, which I really don't want to do, but it is what it is. So we're just climbing up a little hill here. I kind of think, just sort of by looking at Google Maps there, none of these trails are on there, but it does look like there's a little lake up here. So I'd like to at least get to that lake, in theory. So that is my current plan. Try to find mystery lake number 1. Could be the one and only, who knows. And mystery lake number 1. I just happened to ask some bikers that were rolling by if there's anything up here, and they're like, "Oh, there's a pond up there." It was literally right there, like fucking 15 feet. Anyways, stupid questions, as always. They're just steep enough to get me out of breath, get a good sweat on, but pretty tame trail. And I quite enjoy the scenery. Quite a lot different from what I have at home. It's way more dry. This is essentially like BC's desert-ish. I guess there's no trees in the desert, but very dry climate here. So just soaking it in. So we're just coming up on a rocky outcrop here. And I kind of feel like we're getting pretty close to the top here. I'm winded like we're getting close to the top. But just the way the rocks are around me, I just feel like this is pretty damn close to the top of this. So with any luck, we'll get a decent view. And we'll see. Cool landscape. So there's a little trail that went up this ridge here, and I was kind of feeling like it's gonna go somewhere, but I don't. At some point, I just gotta turn around because I don't think there's a real destination here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head back to the van, hopefully fly my drone, because I think I'm in a park here. I didn't think I was in a park, but the signage said BC Park, and there was a park, I don't know what air quotes, it said park entrance when I walked over that cattle guard. So I don't feel comfortable flying my drone here, but where I parked my van was on the road, so hopefully I'll fly my van. Hopefully I'll fly my drone there, and then I'll pick you up later. So until then, peace. Okay, so update here. I am on the shores of Skaha Lake. There's a nice little park here. So I took some pictures of the salmon chief, and probably more importantly, watched the sunset. So that was pretty nice. I also used the facilities. They're nice lit, so that was pretty nice. It's a good thing to have. There is no parking overnight. There's a bunch of signs here. Otherwise, this whole area would be sweet to camp in, but there are signs. I am going to respect that. Yeah, I'm going to respect that. So basically now what I plan on doing is I'm going to have a snack. There's nothing open in this town because everything closes at 8. Except for a corner store down the street, and I was gonna go get chips because I'm bored, but you know, that's not a healthy way to live. I get it. So I did pack some yogurt and some granola. So I'm gonna have a snack. Otherwise, I would go grab something to eat. But other than that, I'm just gonna chill here, loiter. And I'm probably gonna set up my bed in the back, and then I'm gonna head down to the, I guess, original campsite, the one I was looking at earlier. I'm gonna go there, but I'm gonna roll in late. So that's probably a 25-minute drive maybe. So I'll probably leave here, whatever, in the cover of darkness. And yeah, so that's that.
Continue on British Columbia 97 South for 7 kilometers.
That's a long time ago. What year is that? He's a king forever. Yep. He doesn't know this. There was actually a conversation on 2 people that we're...
Okay, so I just pulled up into my spot here, and there is a trailer and a truck here, and I assume they're going to camp here because it is late enough where it's just hard to imagine them leaving this spot to go camping. So I feel 100% confident that I can stay here. It's not going to be an issue. So with that being said, I'm just going to kill some time, listen to a podcast, and then go back there, go to bed. I might try to cover up my windows a little bit. I got some extra blankets, but it's going to be a pretty mediocre job if I get to it. So yeah, just kill some time and then go to bed. And I will see you in the morning, I guess. I guess this is home for the night. So I'll just tuck in myself into bed, and I will see you in the morning. That was not smooth at all. Well, good morning. It is, I don't know, it's inching close to 9 a.m. I slept in a bit because I did not have the greatest of sleeps. This campsite is quite loud. I'm not very far from the highway, and you can hear every car that drives by, and there's quite a few of them. So I did not have the best sleep. But with that being said, I am awake now, and I am ready to start the day. So I'm probably gonna hop out and just explore this campsite and, you know, start the day. Well, I guess first things first, I'll show you where I camped. This big old parking lot here. I'm the only one in here this morning. There was a camper over there last night, tucked in the back, which is where I would have liked to camp, as you can sort of see the road from here, and I assume the road could see me. So I would have liked to be in the back, hidden by that tree, a little bit more of those bushes. But what are you gonna do? Somebody beat me here to it. At the end of the day, you can. I don't know if you can actually tell how loud those vehicles are, but especially with this van having zero insulation, you could really hear them. So negative a few points there. But yeah, beautiful little spot. Nice dry grassy hill, rocks, and I'll show you down here. There's an outhouse over there, which I'm actually going to go do pretty quick here. No better way to start the day. But yeah, it's a little information booth here, as this is a, I don't know, it's some sort of park type of thing. It's not a park, but it's a park. I think it's for the birds. And you can see, I think up there somewhere is where I was hiking yesterday, and down here is the nice lake, which I think I'm going to drive further down the road and there'll be better lake access. But yeah, Pretty decent spot, but obviously not quite ideal. But cool spot, cool area. And with that being said, I'm gonna go use the facilities. What a lovely dock. So that's the lake. I've had breakfast. I did see a little trail slash boardwalk area over there. So I'm gonna go put some socks on, walk over there, check it out. So that's the plan for now. Nice little boardwalk section. Guess we're going over some marshland type thing. Pretty cool little spot. Pretty cool looking area. Best way to end this video. So there we go. Work life, van life, Similkamen exploration. That's it. That's the end of this video.
Peace.